Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this bubble tutorial for you. However, this is kind of a learn with me because this recording was my first ever attempt at doing this technique. You'll see what I did right, what I did wrong, where I corrected myself. So yeah, we're going to start off by using Halo's gel polish in black. Now this first nail that I did do quite a few different things wrong as such. So as you'll see, it doesn't quite go to plan from the first nail. So yeah, so I'm going to do 2 coats of that and cure in between. So after I've done the black, I'm going to go in with French white from Halo. This was my first mistake, however I am going to show you how to correct this issue as we go through. But as you can see, I'm just going straight on top of the black with the white. Now, as I am just doing this, I'm going to tell you how to make the mixture that I use to create the effect. As you can see, I'm shaking it here. You need about a dampened dish of gel residue wipe-off solution, about a dampened dish of fairy liquid, washing up liquid, whatever you use, and a dampened dish and a half of water. Now I just shook it, I put all this in a old monomer bottle and shook it up. As you can see, this nail was not winning for me. It ended up absolutely everywhere. But yes, with the liquid, what you need to do is just give it a massive shake and then don't tip it up. You just need to squeeze the bottle gently and all the bubbly foam will come out at the top. Now, in a minute, for some reason, this was my first mistake and I decided to wipe the thread of the bottle all over the nail to try and spread the bubbles. You will see in a minute that did not turn out well for me at all, as it left all indentations in the gel polish. Now, when it's come out of the lamp, what you're going to do next is wipe off with gel residue wipe off solution. It will come out a little bit bubbly and a little bit foamy, but wiping that off will reveal the design, which in my case wasn't successful. As you can see, I think the gel polish was a bit too thick as well, which is why I did the next technique of watering it down. So as you can see, I'm going in with Sapphire from Halo gel polish, and I'm going to do a thin coat of that all over the tip and cure. So as you're going to see in this clip here, I did put some of the white gel polish onto a plasticky surface along with some clear top coat, and I mixed these together and applied this over the top of that cured colour instead of just going in with it out of the bottle. And I did find this technique worked much better. However, as you will see again in a minute, you just want to make sure that you're doing it quite thinly when you apply it onto the nail, because having thick patches, the bubbles don't go into the gel polish and it doesn't create the effect. So when you're applying this to the tip, I was using a gel brush for this and just painting it on But again, I will say that just be careful of how thick you are putting it on. I didn't realise, but mine had collected at the sides a lot of the nail. And this was another thing that prevented the technique from working as well as I would have liked it to. So you just want to squirt the bubbly foam out the bottle onto the nail, bearing in mind don't scrape the bottle against the nail as the gel underneath isn't cured yet, and like we saw on the first try will leave little indentations and smear all the polish, and then just cure that for as long as your gel polish needs. When it's come out of the lamp, you will notice that it has still got a little foamy layer on the top, so if you just get some gel residue wipe off solution and just wipe that away, and you will be able to notice where the thick patches on that part of the nail. Now for the next technique, I decided to not put a colour underneath and to just go in with two different colours mixed with gel top coat, and to just apply them to the nail instead of putting a colour down first and then going over. So I went in with black from Halo and Flame. I'm also using their no wipe top coat to mix the colours with. You will notice that for some reason I'm scraping from underneath the black when I applied the gel top coat above the black, and it's really annoying to see watching this video that within like 3 seconds how I didn't remember where I'd put the actual gel polish top coat. There we go, she's got it, she's realised finally where it is. And what I'm going to do here is I was trying to do a marble kind of idea, but it wasn't really working. So I just kind of smushed the colour around in a random situation. Again, I will mention that I did do the red colour a little bit too thick again on the very tip of the nail. So the tip of the nail was quite lumpy and bumpy and quite thick. The bubble hadn't quite taken. But yeah. So I'm just kind of working it around, trying to get it to blend as such. And then again, I'm going to go in with the bubbles. Just be careful not to tip the bottle up too much, as all the water and the dish liquid and the gel residue solution will all pour out. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. But yeah, I'm just going to squeeze the bottle on. But yeah, just be mindful that if you have put a bit too much liquid in, it might pour out easier. I do think one of the issues with the tip problem as well, at the end of the nail, I don't think I put enough bubbles on, and I think I did the red at the tip a little bit too thick and didn't put enough bubbles on, maybe. I don't know why I'm tapping it. Please ignore that. And cure. So again, I'm just going to wipe this off with gel residue wipe off solution, and I was actually amazed how this turned out. I was really chuffed for my third attempt for you to actually, I was really chuffed and you could really see the design. I was rather excited. By the way, all these nails I did top coat twice at the end. I just didn't show it in the video. And then I'm going to go in with Gold Leaf from Halo. And this is my fourth attempt that I did. So again, I'm just going to go do a thin layer and cure. I really wanted to try and do something Christmassy-esque without being too in your face. So I thought gold and white, can't go wrong. Again, you can see here that I am just watering it down as such. I will just apologise because I know how much I have said and in this. This is my first time ever doing this and I'm actually really nervous, so I do apologise if I'm not quite up to scratch. So to make sure that I got that really thin layer, I actually painted it on with my detailing brush and then went over with the gel brush after, just to make it smooth and not got all lines from this brush on. Didn't leave lines. I kind of don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, and then as you can see, I'm just going back in with that gel brush just to make sure everything's nice and even. I will say this hand-on haul was my favourite one that I did. I absolutely loved the way this turned out and I really want to do a full set on my own nails because I loved them so much. And then for the big reveal, I loved this. I absolutely love the way this turned out. Amazing. I just want to say thank you for everyone for watching this video. Please hit the like button. Comment if you like this video, if you don't like this video, if there's any other techniques you'd like me to try. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.